All right, so I got layer. Try to discuss ben shati. I to hear that is criticisms. Try ton kahagale. And then promotion she let me hear maza sabine. Arasani abu.
Okay.
Facebook promote the TikTok promoters ma. Dinde na kanyala o kamna no to promote artists ma.
Okay.
Then definitely the way my ambition like this something that happen my ambition constructive my ambition ka destructive my was ambition.
Okay.
Depending on never so feel on bound no promoter no to be can you malo particular artist so
okay
so on do na
okay
understand you can I share promoter so go to ambition can you on to the artist so feel can you kala la artist man opo favorite so oyen dealer la artist ma feel sham dem be different ka che o favorite artist man
okay
understand you so coming to moment artist and be your favorite artist man or non living younger how o young criticize constructive shit that yalla don't go maybe on dealer feel shele dey check artist man ban baby no la ngo drutu no ngo kan no
okay
kana chi mo po o favorite man o young criticize o criticize in the sense that kala ni ma lanka credit
okay
understand you so promote ma don it varies depending on particular artist so on promoter ma be feel orient ma then you will whether only constructive be only destructive
right.
But at the end of the day this is avail me because it talks about the artists and then their craft understand you how so never me come on not example fans gadan here to akutrend go no mostly so can za the negative side no lo the chaka fans gadan you be na and then it promote be project or craft man yeah
Aguero
yes boss
Kamnatama our question now. Social media, TikTok risk, Shelton Nanda, Langpa, the promoter la base.
Yeah, so we come to born at his ourselves. Zampa out in that time now, no one to Kadari, I got a connotation to Bossy. Tea in the money. Nazam Purson Santi, Bambaban should Dagbon FM, Zadia, but Bamam Pump Dagbon got sure now on Terwa. Na lava to put him to call Mr. Brown. The only Brown on the radio.
Sure.
Kapung boss on your Raja. My main man, other side, young by doom by one.
Okay.
So Ali's on topic ma is very nice.
Okay.
TikTok, the Kanaka review. But the moment to tell me one of the Bangladesh. Kaduna na babang shabang TikTok. About which I can mala positivity, no negativity.
Okay.
So I can't tell you to wanna promote this. Sometimes man will blame the promoters blame the artist na man.
Okay.
In a sense that the woman to na phone today in Yabarmaza, kay man is entertainment.
Okay.
Come on, we don't do that. Kama tuku yemi no katur makasu kaya makasu o jirabo kariya so mo first time ba ko nyele maybe kana men wu makasu ka minir bane ko ocean ka so mo tuku ma video kariya views pa kala ne ma yar na makasu jibe sha what are we doing to ourselves
okay
so the para sa shalia ne bazang ba ye ba fan tel guama kala promoters but they are not promoters ba bu enda ba na promoters
okay Ras
yeah
Kamnatama
okay ntaya ngakwe mfumo kapai unkamza sa nchu tumaka baga tsumo jima ni gilungo na mamanga ntitable nyin to kolan ma Mr. Brown boss mbaya
yawa
kananchi kina Aguero na senior man other side but digest the topic one
okay
but ni nchana shapulo nyama kama you see ngwana the 2 minutes to understand kama entertainment the pair kama adini yeah kama this how you are supposed to do it but at the same time the 20 minutes kama to share to we are dealing with humans as much as uncle feel na kama de anto yel nzabjelama when you are speaking about something against me baby shashe dem be changven yara
1 minute dim solo yang ejila samba na matinyala ban stream live on Facebook dim solo anto chante share the page ma be ka kudwati Facebook na de ne ka bo na ajiji madam fan mpa
so the tuna understand put yourself in the shoes of that same person ka bank an yere to ashan bi yele ta how you feel about it
okay
but tenant karmala kama that is the way to go I want to ban smarter attention. That's the tangent you should go. Say some of these things that they wouldn't want to hear. Nima na kabiyam bon na bang anyeso. To artist man, the two never created boundaries.
Okay.
To kuma le fan shawa. Karakunya anku cho platforms o abenye artists so apart from our favorite artists man. But on najim mito.
Okay.
Da ba zai na kama an yaran inge twa be an promoterin yila. You should get closer to me. Da ba zai la.
Okay.
The pair kama maybe the nyala some pattern be order. Kashe kama anku promoterin yila. Be anku like inde ku ona kama okay mampolo ka pa kumbi da pa kuzana chinchina na kama mvora tablaram mga anything you have I should have a hand in it. It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Matibaza ku be yon katibaza ku huge fans of Banshawa. Ka ba ku promoter ba once wa. But you don't even know how do you even get closer to some of these people? So the bands man people created a lot of boundaries man. And you see I feel very touched sometimes.
Okay.
Only Alajamed Adam non league man. They didn't experience things like this.
Sure.
The Pamba were yearning to see them. Aku wana bang so mole kunyi Sharif Gali man. Like it was bla tamam banda define fanatism shama. Dramala see the distance that be the puna pam. Karcheka ke in a mama but you loved what they were doing. Bazon there's no boundaries.
Sure.
The kungala ankunye fan ka kujana fancy gadam ka promotra. Ni to kumala me shaka fancy gadam karapune wo mbala.
Wo mbala because
impa yimma recently danye fancy na razal moto. Kason ku yinati ya na fancy fan ma promote fancy gadam pap. So no to no bazan le to.
Okay.
Promotional package man. It's for someone when dealer ticket ma kala code ma be shama parazo. Now keep on the eternal narrative ma karamala kama no promote fancy forgetting that look without the arts who are you on that platform. But I don't yen nang. Anyawo. To banzaji yongo you can't tell when polo katibi. Anyawo. So anjia ne promote anya. Now most of them they are stacked. Okotola no be shata artist so because on no de o consider la o artist man. The don't go artist man la artist man kabdi ka a very good vibe so he can't do it. So ba wona ban la stacked since ya sa shen. So and yes because uncle yell na kan look you are a promoter you stand for everyone.
Okay.
Ayawo because not the music man yalla dane. Anya but we still have people karnyala kamaya banguna o banku jimi man artist kama promoter. Okay. But I got an promoter artist man. But kama when something comes from the other end man karamala kama is demeaning your art ka ko feel kama no shag ba what are you now doing?
Okay.
Kare o in express lam it doesn't work like that.
All right.
So me if they should create these boundaries it will help. Because at this point in time we are lost now. Ban space ma puni. Kapapa nang la halen these guys want to compare themselves to people who were in the scene before them. Bonde ka TikTok kana. Kapo isma bapa na banam panyele. Kakunya artist man tebala energy man.
Yes.
Kamu no to ko fila no promote ngom banga nyonso. Like no promote banga ma nyonso ka. Katukolera bonde ka TikTok ma kana kituku yene.
Baya. So we go the ras raja. Imbora na other side.
Now.
Days ago. Tranye versi shele ka nirebe ntagre fadlan nang da puna from Richkey.
Yeah.
Ko yani abran ma bilem yale bumbo la vesma nirebe pam da zan le me entre.
Jiranyela brand wa bilem yele.
Thank you. Nirebe pam da tagre la fadlan nang da fadlan ko yar hal social media tizaranye le la. The nyanga tranye farlan nan program Happy Days ka on stage ma farlan ra male yila wood artist comes out omila artist mara jamla on stage be riski da nyala mun kana venua ntijin hale ntokule trabanye omini farlan on stage ka nirba shirbu kama den versi shele riski nan kan nirba tagar farlan nan denela den shirbala ma anyana when was that in Balama Farlan non show shale on kutulanti social on that time ndila filama kaya ni
I think that's
UDS mbalama ni nine months mbo no be bahila like oku yelle kawan karman la soko tagetira anye wo
kutma kan you tire dan fa
9 months.
okay
Overly sila. But I swear I am untouchable.
I understand ya.
Yeah.
So karman la kaman omi riski ben shashir be bo sunsu ne kama nirba ne yar la shamma mborna te kanat le farla ne yele to ashelma abati har ne to affecto be on yel shamma tal ku karpune.
Yes, I you to amaza sa ti na analyze the one after the other.
Okay, there's all kind chant for the beginning ma.
So I got the rich kid through levels.
Okay.
Jire ablan
ma bilim yele. Yeah.
Aya o. Disa bilim yele. Asania. Ka farla konko ka da ta chira. Shebra ja to bagan so ma yama bilim kwa. Hashko.
Okay.
Asa enza ndo fune.
Okay.
Then ta scenario shele.
So ula ka bulo yin ya. Ko yin le.
Nirmba kwa. So
okay. So yin ya.
Okay, so o nirpa nyama. So manoko obe my problem.
Okay.
So in test na she kana lamna de fune.
Okay.
Falanda ye fully strapped na. Ka yele chekulo. I know a lot of rappers with no talent. Arat area kamakasi yilla sama rap she kaya ne di kunya manka yarma. Ni na wala. Ni make them look clear. Kan check out ban check ka yon na ban so ma be something angula to tell la line ma. Arat so new that believe him kama Fala kama kaso ra trailer punch man and then makaso da reply Fala.
Okay.
But then you can say makaso Fala relationship that kuno la very tight.
Okay.
Understand? So tiam pero kama artist no throw a punch. The man la yakaza.
Okay.
Artist no throw a punch the man la yakaza. Fast ma banto bula. But artist ma mama o mala o target ni so.
Okay.
Dena ka rich kid da kana programma ka to perform ora be bilman dongona in the first we didn't want to buy ma shambara
be ban shaban min ora dia ma baraka bilman
so tinya consider shambara
ora kana be ora
whether he was on the
so
bill
they don't consider rich kid ora the right to no perform the right to no perform ko perform then to na mele yeto ayin to na my point is ayin understand go two they ka rich kid that my problem with Fala that I don't see why ka that Fala and Bilo no perform.
Ora bilo because ora ka on bill man.
That means rich kid wasn't built to perform.
How omin banda jama pregle da no bono. Be omin bara perform me.
No pregle da. So na ko to ko Canada pon kara kunyo kam na ka pati de gwa no perform. Definitely on receive a message.
Okay.
And as I had you be with no flyer.
Okay.
But on receive message that invitation message. So the right here like rich kid no that can man is either or be a bill man ka kana ka time to perform.
Okay.
Be or ka bill man ba ka ko kana to have fun.
Okay.
Understand? So to predict that mun ka Farland da yarma. Farland because I feel maybe fans ma yell hal sometimes ma to defile shele. Ka fans ma la hal ka artist ma tishir file ya. Tishir no man la ma ku. No ka go chant tam stays or cut through a punch. And that ma pon yala sa comes as in that rap this as bien me. If Farland feels that man ka rich kid da yarma. Ka go chantation ka go through line and zambana. Then rich kid behind hadi doku dira ko pa mun ka Farland yarma. Mun Fala ko da yarma punch ma gba kulo nyo ko probably okay ya kaza it averi ko bien bang so comme ça level na jelo sheko ala sane so manguna mabunye karanye problem if that is the case it is still move the industry on then la competition shit because to panje no da Fala mene ya kaza ngo street man
okay
in you tell ya that there on na pa one week or in marcation France gala no go street
okay
can't to throw your punch ko
gara King.
Yo.
Jamnatama.
Sabran. So la issue so I think the kunyala ni se no ku creator.
Yeah, kama déjà quand point starter là man.
Le ka banta mi devient pas.
Okay.
Devient pas na ka 2 point kan no bubble danda. It promotes the artist and the song.
Okay.
Understand? Come rich kid ni reaction ma. To ka la kala bansa va aima ko ka brazanti. Yo brazanti bansa.
Bansa pam, okay.
Understand? Bansa ka men zan ti at that moment ma so no ben sha. Anya go den man so ka brazanti.
Okay.
But the problem with to one artist no.
Okay.
As to why they are not collaborating, always they want to fight.
Okay.
And later one at the numbers. Digitally, the numbers.
Okay.
The language man are very limited. All the time I hear them. So under the yila in your local dialect man. Kamen iron abanta mala my problem. Fast my band pumba guys who kill and pregnant at the end of the day. Somebody will fall.
Okay.
Unlike somebody like Israel in the Fadland.
Okay.
If they are not in cool terms. So we know in Fadland. But because of Israel so go pa drive Fadland. The number is smart pumba guys. So at the end of the day, the dinner la Bansma career affected.
Okay.
So Bansma the Palestine share come to understand the people they are dealing with. That's the fans.
Okay.
The fans can buntoza no be metaba. But you should understand that this is music game. It's not all the time we should banter. Kasa come to you can fight lyrically. But you don't have to young bands to come high media guys. You meet in a media place kabacha
yeah.
Kabacha tabiye. All the time they don't understand what the work they are doing.
Okay.
We should fight online, but offline we should be cool.
Sure.
The between the Ras Raja because Ras Raja posted about me, can criticize me online, can monopanya tawa. High court terman rubeko bena can yen. We don't do that. We don't them to understand it tomorrow.
Okay.
So young bands ma Palestine share can do to never understand that. Uncle my bank some kaula, she was so massa. The way land mark by my bank some.
Okay.
My young was be mass makasu no. Young was be mass fans no. But they are still the gens.
Okay.
So I did understand la bunma. Bezan so massa ka so ko o yilega.
Okay.
So bitterness of so massa. Nin ma homework very ka banya. I jir talent ma landing ma. O ko sa jir la closer engine ma.
Okay.
Then ta ka so massa ma. So looking at that angle, one got problem with lyrical banter. So it banter so in the lyrics.
Okay.
Come on for language and states so yeah man. That's cool. He can also throw the jab. Madinala. Tian ye Farlan Yilanma. On throw in the jab shanga. To full album or actually throw in for jabs. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So that be a problem here.
Okay.
So we have some states so yes. So we should understand that this is music. And music ma creative art in here. I am no sham. Kakabe trend puno kanirbe yara itwa. Especially the genesis benir ba ma tin na session agor be aje. Ansa benir ba ma master ba like nenir mo pima. Confusion will come.
Sure.
I am man. So think I am gravity is there.
Okay.
Power back come na man. You know very well I'm a mini be in pima between Farlame rich kid. They're hard for me. Sure. But personally, I'm in a borsu.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm in a borsu. But then you don't know kusha sasha. Be here in kuchel so you don't canon genesis. No kuno analysis. Kapigi. They're not hard for me.
Okay.
Understandable. So the past stage, I come and believe here. Collaborating will be fine and never zabra. They should understand the fans. Okay. They should be cool with each other. Okay. But Bento throw it at punches in songs. The problem.
Yeah. Ras Raja.
Yes. So Aguero digest them man.
Okay.
You see, to be along one and then come on we've had this banter for a very long time. About Shamabo, Don Sorle Liliki, Fancy Macasio. Do you guys want to follow that same flow? Maston kunyala kamantene industry wa diko pa kamande to create la lab and we cannot move. But at the same time, let's consider one thing. The conversation surrounding Fadlan Rich Kidman, we can't do away with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because these two guys are the current hotcakes in the industry mapune.
Okay.
So fans man, be feel kama we want to compare. Tatambala space man.
Okay.
But the banala bounce man so never understand about and play the game masha.
Okay.
Because fans will always compare.
Alright.
The same people Shaban Kuyane but do a large kid man. Wait until a new crop of artists Shabala image Kanya. They will move.
Okay.
This street man, but we're not lawyer like that too. Yes. There was a time where Karakunya Falan that problem.
Sure.
Do you understand? Yeah. Black Star, but on that the Black Star. It's the same people. These guys are not lawyer.
Okay.
I have Jakanya. Kadate young boy. So la kunyelo fanatism don't akuto control ile. I have and people shouldn't be surprised if be my massive taba. Because later this kid need within this short period. Kato won't been shout. But the time come time and season bien for every artist so. Farlang was as another bien Kahitru o peak tam shelma. Where was Rich Kid as at then?
Okay.
Farlang bazara to nong ben yashanga. Rich Kid guna kan namu.
Okay.
So tutumo baza has space in yenya. Farlang bazana in space shelma. Can he match up?
Okay.
Because tinha relevance and consistency ma madana mbala. Farlang baza mo en panel o chapeau katapa fi de quand someone has image.
Yeah.
Katapa ma compare. MC Ghana music de mamang balan yele. Black Sheriff besoin bass shata wala go Stone Boy.
Yeah.
So la kunyele it's like when you image people are yearning for you.
Okay.
Black Sheriff no kuyina fum 1 million views. Ka Ghana drive no easy la o.
Okay, easy.
Sa ko de enda ko mo hala Adonai ka hit 1 million for over how many years mbala. So when these guys come and their numbers are going high, people begin to compare. And rap me, it comes with ego. Then you wanna lamp nyele, dampun kunya ya man nyele supremacy. So if you are throwing subliminals, it don't bala.
Okay.
Fans mag bazan ma right na bati ko da rabun boar la sham. Ayawo. So tenene no sham nyam ya we are promoters. We will fuel it because fans man na boar ban shaka ta boara. Agban ya shamawo. Ba ban so on tunu ban be yen play because sham. It shouldn't be the butunu no mala kama ba mala problem. That's what I don't like.
Okay.
Njela ban ma na falla Rich Kid my problem. Bumbo problem. Never ki yina ta boara bumbo problem. Like I don't know. Ni because na la ka tu jal no boy event ni to jam ko mo. They shouldn't create it. Hey, come on.
Come on, look here, man. Somebody like Israel in the Fadland. We all know they are not cool. And Mama Sasha and the Zavrlama. Look at no Balanga. When we go and listen to that jam.
Karanyasa, because
so you can fight, you can fight lyrically. I don't have anything wrong with that. But get the papa was Sasha, you know, put all them to buy and patrol like jab.
Seriously, brand division ma.
Okay.
The lapsapta nyanga. They are not seen it. The lapsapta nyanga pump. You see, this Saudi media, they don't care about us. There are two that are lantawa. That's the only way we can match them very well.
Wow.
Ti lantawa. Lema saka boys man ra yinata na masha. Kumasi kabaku lantawa bansa landawa. And they made it work. Kabu chunk kabu Europe and no tonema. Grab one name and a fat land, a rich kid, Papi Swede nama. Be lantawa karanyela do something similar.
Look at these guys.
Ama katunku always the one at the bortabjia. How do we move? This young we are struggling. First me makasyon kunya la smaller gigs man year some man at another. Anto get man kama asaka boys man we can have a replica of the same thing here.
Now
Katino kujia mamala fans man kujin banana analysis fans yung sin kunya le. Yakabo zabi. Yakarabe.
Don't move me to next.
Come on. I mean we should
Aguero really to share they would get see number I remember Fancy Garden biggest song with Sharko there.
To touch it.
Now so Sama can sell him a good 8 years. Can I 1.5?
Some turn us from Sako there.
Karanyela go tap into fan base.
So now I didn't consider Kuban Kama years now.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Mr. Cross program last time I was telling him or Abraham Zampala promotion to Kanya Kama. The fact that I feel Macasio doesn't mean Macasio Nigilana. I condemn him.
Serious.
Tizai Kujina, Neta Dashi, Mrati, Gondacha Dashi, go well. Neka Dirikuna, Ka artist Nama, so Kujina Katizapa promote Nurnakosa, Kasina Pizu, I never artist Nama relaxing.
Relax me.
So I was wondering.
I
just my to promote my artist, I promote man.
So how Mpanda ben shout the mela TikTok kandena ma pacha me so ikula mbahila karkunu nyo TikTok di kula tulu de luma hal system man mama yila ma blan existra kama de existe za kunyela on TikTok from TikTok ma di kulur na ma tibelen wum yila ma damle
Okay.
Akwa hambo pune wula ntu so den na mtu ne tedwale kayila na ma yure system man
so yeah yil mela ay mi yishilma kara wu kama kati vara son bien kati hison
okay
arasane o so yil ma nya wo dem mama nya we where the base system map we the feed them out
okay
arasane ya neza nya bangata example black symbol
Able
God Understand you? Or yila man on the 23rd June. Birthday in Daniel.
Okay.
I got drop it. Kazan my video. Okay, you know his son. Within some 3-4 months, Kazan pattern at Damani.
Okay.
Carry hit. Understand ya? The Kumbala niveau jabe, comment to touch it. Then me look comes out, people will respond to it.
Okay.
Fans got a customer. Amala ila mabo. Even had you be TikTok. Ama then me look comes out. People will respond to it.
Be ma me last time I told that I would buy an akama.
So that means yeah, think me really shan mama. Think me really shan this time mama. Ka everlasting yila na nyele. We are just following the trend.
Okay.
Trend ma kat meri yila ma de ma. So denen ka tin meri yila ma de trend ma. La trend ma move on ka trend she kana. La yila ma za sa den damp me.
Be mo la TikTok ma mang bacham bakate bansmar laxe sa kama banda kursa hanale be yila na promote na shamba blang.
So kama yin ya tin ya TikTok promoters ma. O ku yin ya na ka la irin man kon bola yu ma shi irin swabo irin makawa pense governor ba na matun ku mi shaka ka buzang ma video
o relax
no yin ma hitim ma
de sa bango un pe relax
mun ya ma hitim ma forgetting promoters ma ras raja bien agwero bien abiene re promoters ma ban to promote yin ma kan ni rogum le shepolo arasani ande ya to ashe Facebook nyara app share then I know how to app share na no detail Facebook.
Okay.
Understand you? And whatever I post there, then chang TikTok no ma Dagbon got to be na ya. Facebook ayur ka ja sa amba simisli.
Doli.
And then can move on. So one, it depends on you shetin garma. Two, bansma relaxement. Mbama. Three, involving promoters.
Okay.
Real promoters so TikTok promoters ma.
Okay.
Most of my high to shop real promoters ma but you fancy TikTok promoting. Abi ya panel.
Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on yilama. The promoters you involved in yilama promoting. And then mama serious challenge and the promoting. Then ya way yilama they feed them beer na beer.
Okay. Yeah. Aguero.
Boss.
Jamna report.
So I la issue ado ya it for hours.
Okay.
The way TikTok trends.
Okay.
Young artists no mbona za yila de ba inta example.
To den meden.
Fans da num yili share fix.
Dakanda.
Ya da yina go to no
TikTok.
Magaso ra mi o yi share kwana de. We are da no go to me.
TikTok.
So at times the artists follow the trends.
Okay.
Forgetting what they should do.
Okay.
Yila kumala imbele like yila mamale everlasting. Even Heidi hit TikTok.
Okay.
Career coincident carry hit TikTok. You still benefit on it. Maybe ante my show be ante channel ante perform.
Okay.
Kapala ya TikTok den kasao. Every minute don't move la on. Don't move la on. Look at this song of Ephraim. We look at capturing the mema. Can you know the da? Ara kuto move. Yeah, we da. So but tamde yara ka move on. So anya artists, do you know achang to bola me yaro come here. Don't do song because of TikTok.
Okay.
The channel you took a full song and you target audience ya akuba na hit TikTok.
Okay.
You want TikTokers to promote it. Come on, as I let it come and TikToker no promote it. Go promote it. Let's say okuza one we can promote it. Karinye na bazan TikTok map. Next week you'll pile lang kan.
Online mun no la tala ila agba.
Ala mun no la zamsel lang ma. O katan.
Okay.
TikTok mama man katan reguli TikTok kama. TikTok is moving on.
Okay.
So the young man they cycle nyele ka change them app mama ben generate le shamba. The be jagulso.
Okay.
The kunya fast. So anyanya ndara ila garinya target audience nyele TikTokers. Abo na hit TikTok. At the end of the day Bama young be a bunch of never can hit Babi to perform like a fan Sahara. You have to understand the difference here. Okay. But I no mistake, I happen now you like hit TikTok. At the end of the day,
that stage is all performing.
Trust me, you shall be young. You shall be young. That hit TikTok. But I never the command the lyrics.
Yeah.
They no go and perform. They go to Sahara. But Draco hit TikTok. Karcheka irin basma shabe roku nung yila o chan for face chama no zamu yila man kama kwarsemle ay baraka ngale ni to kala 1 3 songs trust me karton is influenced by TikTok can you okubor that kind of lines man the cheka nirbo use the TikTok.
Okay.
So if artist the man yele be mind that I'm doing this song for commercial purpose maybe yila ma to remember message to ne rechan kajiri irin bin shaka you are informing you are educating La ila ka to borrow.
Okay.
But the moment ka sabre ila ka hanga ku chang TikTok po. Anya ka create line share na ku chang nuru ku chang TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok mingun ya kama no punya ma. It's cycle the katan.
Okay.
It moves on.
All right.
Yeah.
Ras.
Yeah, so la platform we all know how it runs. Abone shamabo. Then they have category for trends.
Yeah.
You understand, on that same platform. So Roku rank commande ya damben sha comes as the channel dwelle swale. You get it. So and your artists kabon as stay relevant. You have to do timeless music.
Okay.
Then on the yila karkunya kama instant shine ka kubwara. Once can yele the number you have to sit down and prepare another one again.
Wow.
Then entire ka bounce pam to young bangila nam kunyela ma. Next song on bazan le chang la line ma de ko to pick ba. A typical example was that day on that zang Dobia.
Yeah.
It was a hit on that platform.
Sure.
It went viral. Kozan afada kana ka we chele mi onyane. But you see one thing got thumbed up. Hal ban shaban yila nam promoter ban yila nam champam on la platform. It is the TikTokers bishab picker starter like some of the artists don't even do the songs in line with some of the vibes shana TikTokers man barma. Baban no yam pickle. Ato ko ba yila ka dance go on dance challenge aviele. Ka dancers di jump on it. Banan create le ma o. But don't want to force that man to use certain words shana. Don't go in ka attention. And you know so right now you are challenging yourself. Probably ka zone and but apabo na suit la audience ma bazasa.
Okay.
You go there 1 month 2 months is gone.
Okay.
They are jumping on another song again because for them bank biela platformers on the entertainable man. So the tune at the bank and there is a whole engine behind some of these things.
Okay.
I know Ayila TikTok is my band decided you can get in touch with some of them. They will pick the song up. Okay. But the button alan the yila karanyela you are considering la audience ma konko.
Okay.
How many of them will even stream your music?
Okay.
Ayabo, look at it from a very broader perspective. Turn on the shows, Nivo Shaban Chama shows, man. I'll tell you that some of them, Bamba me TikTok, but they are not even on that platform. Maybe probably so bien. One don't kunya brand ka onyang ba, week map for the Shaban ba yila. You get it. Someone just likes an artist. Karangela mun dwella DJ so program de la bank ma updates mun oben yare. So let's look at it from like a wide thing. Kara limit le karamala kama TikTok kunku katibona to several. Yes, Adila not to pick on the money and it's good because like you dino benyalanga money. Some of the streams will come up, but at the same time the kirla dila are desperate. Okay. Not watch Aguero video. I don't know because I was like, okay, so fine, very good record though. But Katichele because another artist has released and they need to move.
Yes.
Sakane. Yeah. So to Basma, they should look beyond TikTok. One answer Raila.
Hale, dem bohala question share ba be dem bohala bun share. Demi ay to ama kam na tikile be tik ku yer shoma kam na tikile ay ka tile new artist cinema. Oy ku ba yila. After TikTok trend ma artist ma blank stay right.
So Rabaya said, Caravan the Shamo
Ijela. Yes. Matika Yarma. So I could later after TikTok. Can you bring that Bella? Focus that Bella.
So Hagbaya. So Hagbari pick any money. You have to intensify your promotion, man.
Yes.
Intensify him like Pachekari Yapa Kana radio, TV Polo. The point the car.
I wanted to say. I realized that the real promoters are inside the radio.
Okay.
Understand? La DJ number, la promoter chapter me. Yes. Banning promoters.
Okay.
La TikTok number, they follow trend.
Show me 2019 yila.
Yeah.
2018 yila.
So I take a bansma, belamana. To compare.
Okay.
Banda promoted to yila number. Didn't die change. Compared to Sahang or promoted to Ilanama, can you different? Then they will come back to their sense and realize that they have to come back to the radio.
Okay.
Man, you can pass interview. Can you this and up on my and up and take no matter blue.
I saw a this guy, Kucha Ambulo Yule, SBO interview with Izolko.
Oh, okay.
Koyene de Beka Sahamo. Na radio bla promoter ba da ban ku promoter ba pa anya la TikTokers. Ora boile mafia, boile ora bole kula bla TikTok no ma na ban ne sa ngo ne ban promoter bi yira na pa na radio na kula ndo so radio so no 10 yem na bo mbe shana and one thing
la
nya sa ngo hal bango no to ko boar a platform no kana sane ka yulu agba ko bo mbe sha for station ma o entam yi pan
mbango ngoya
to chekan yele to ashele zo den nan fila ma kan yele ma ras azobi kan yele ma when this guy Don Ziggy ne relesi o la ipimo o inbox mam album o inbox mam ka yele ma on bo no pass through program mo sha kan yolo is fine but mini a album promotion ka kan na ma and station ma baza be demander la ban sha unku to charger now zo ne ya Don Ziggy shamba ha mi no chat ku bien unku to charger but ni boa na nung sham mbor me ni agbaza bobe shaw just for station ma kan ba kuzan to station ma ka ba bang ni za na tijin ma ka you kan di
me wa you say
promotion bala ma o
dirishim na ko
ama di zam ni charge ma o aya ni yoro shamu ka Don Ziggy ya ma no ki no wumia kan yoro so you o send ma o picture for flyer ko send picture ka tenon flyer ma kan send flyer ma to because of ni yoro o ku bomb sha for station ma zo ko ignore flyer ma halene zo Helen zo den sha ban sha ran che kamino be jindu mo na ba en betam de la ban sha shele now zo Don Ziggy ko to yi nu zo bo ne Don Ziggy ni en chana tamal after DJ Zola na host man host
all right so yeah ni yele to asha mbangma
chan lamna rasan kati
ami be sha ya si
mbangma gos kan ko yire ngam sana ma sa dance kan yiro le o ko ni ti kunya TikTok ya ka saka kama yiro no ye TikTok bu promoter yila man yiro several times on on confirm man yiro ya I don't come to radio chat din ko kan ya tibo anti yila na everlasting unless we come back to the radio and then the Facebook promoters
okay
TikTok the koto promoters
okay Ras
you see ben shaka ban smart tam down
okay
you can't do away with traditional media
sure
hal ne zo maruna Sako and the likes ma za sabana kuna chang interview shete na
yes
but before ka Sako de chang to no show kumasi ora toy me
yes
it tells you how important they have a role to play
sure
atala his FM no every day but now the countdown they don't pay attention to some of these things you can't crop it out then azami because the gamala ni for sharp dan bangum da ba
okay
the fact that we now have new audience. Karinya la banguna maybe probably badi bugum the radio, bambia la social media. That doesn't mean that bakunko play a role in the growth of an artist.
Okay.
But there are times where karakunya la kama DJ so baza influence puni. Kokumi yidi share halle. Kanyerba teteleza. It happens.
Yeah.
So you don't downplay traditional media.
Okay.
Because at the same time, DJ you on bars 1 week, you can't. So our arts they shouldn't usually when I see it I ask them so la platform man rana kane you were worshiping DJs Daniel idols
sure
gone are the days cassette on me you guys were yearning to meet presenters so just because today we have like a platform where kiyilanum channel you want to say that bambelana mabangwa bambelana the shout
Kama ambole
hala akubo bwana work with a presenter but don't make it look like one tumama kutola mpa you don't speak like that
yes
because DJ man okujino zo kena commander he is going to create a dent on your image or in nonleme
sure
we see it most of the time bokatel but no bansi young
no
but can you tell me that traditional media doesn't work? He will sit there and say something about your artist. Go Zorganda. So you see some of these things, yeah. You might think that okay, fine, maybe the presenter will come from the negative side, but at the same time, because they are able to keep the artist in trend. But the only thing they do is how many of them can talk about an artist and create news every single day. That is what we do.
Yeah.
Every day you have to say something about the artist. Some of them can't even type. With all due respect, but nearby no to type of yellow gagba. Who yell bang yila. But a Malayan yell bang yet to Asham Karakaso was go one no chance to whom yellow. So don't crop out some of these things. And the bansma, you see nothing a Najim Malongo, trying to make it fine. maybe I'm partial Pulomaka, I feel like come and they like yo, it's like that. But at the same time, we also have our side. Because the gonna decide na come and they low, take Chamaka bang na come and take Bazan Melbukata. You can't stand the heat. So Tesasa could play him to cast very well. Don't downplay anyone. Right. The one na no more useless things you assassin or bambono mean promo. No, you don't do that.
Okay. Last question on one ni start on today. Sahango I pale te shukuru be after graduate te diri wahala par exemple tu m'appelles. Karpa zupam kaman sasha tension. Tiyan nuriti shukuru be ban yina shukuru katuma bo be katuma nyar nanga trom de nyara ngas bulan tuna to solve la problems
brand I don't bash song this is a bigger conversation the issue of unemployment can you talk behind yes but did you can I don't know nirmo te tsana kama te na politics pyongo because sono to eno gomna to ma ngona na kuno ko nirmo tuma pa mun katene te ene ka graduation ka katuma you understand you understand
okay.
But if we have people who are at home kakatuma launa de biane
okay
nirmo bien la but it doesn't call for na chance people sharp funi and the entire problem
okay.
Because bozoka chan shukuru abe chan shukuru at the certificate shukuru was anyela a place where you go and learn to reform kabana kama want to dadam abba manga so anye shukuru blaka yina the leg bang ma konko
okay
ayawo because shukuru ma to ko chan matakaranda there are a lot of things that we learn.
Wow.
So yina don't look at the paper shelven town look beyond the paper mama bokano to non town manga because currently anjion maybe an na service be yar na be chan venyanga begin to ask yourself questions. Oh, what can I do? Patch, can so be. Let's not be in a rush in most of the things. I want not to chant to knock to so none on the bjara. But the pump zene to lay la tatawa. Maybe carbon to movie in a certain piece, but Kazami yem. So to enemy among Kami Loshaplo and Yerna. Agina kana katuma. At least we have some jobs that you can start with. Katukunyar le jakam kapa advertiser or bobora receptionist pyong boborla ngochong. Try your hands on some of these things. There should be a step. But apa kama mama kan so ponyo bapa enchibla zo bapa banga we. So you see you have to share copy the chapolo. But abona and come on okay maybe you are going to move faster than the way things are going to be man. You end up one man can so manguna anye shukuru bla. Ka chang te pied la funu ka baga man sana nang mala nyinam bole tam da pala kama maybe tuma ma kalan man tahan mane because akubia basira na kamina kama la ba ma ba viela so what bole ku cha so in the first place ka atang na ta so ban be maybe kabo na zang reason man nyama kama tuma kane tuma kane maybe try and do something I want to ku pied ga ban shabira. Now technology has made things easy.
Sure.
You know, just start something small on social media. This time around deals bien pump. You know, walk to the street guys, let them show you some stuff. Avant ulaka running smart channel electronics here to our phone and other things. You know, I want to copy them post so many harabia. Kakba sivra.
Kama anta pasara mo sa.
You know,
Antonia ka pasara poster tulali na ma jinja.
Oka shop.
I order mo yan chala store man. Tizan ala ma pina tizan ta. Kakba ye mo share. This is a business.
Because I could go phone ba agbumle nang. So you see mamuna manguna apunye karach ka naga shukuru karakunya la ban ka chang tafi na da tuno fi ba pang ba ko ashukuru ma da tuno wahala awaja ba to gwamnati ma nguna tuma ma wa da tunar na kan na fa ko awasa na ma da wala ce to gwamnati ku ba da jo ma to za to kan gwamnati ba awala da ma di yan chan politics ba so to ku shi kai na bu so tuma no ko no mi tuma no la
Aguero. Nimi.
So the issue of graduates coming unemployed, katuma. The yila tena mamang sana.
Vous Mike Mamaram, okay.
The yila tena mamang sana bohamana wula.
To teacher.
Aya shukuru education started in Tungwana. Last time education was the key to success.
Okay.
because bravo guys system ma ba pa le pumpum ban pa be system mama pu system pa crashing in a sense that you no pa naka ina shana kugula okay ni paso badges ma business kujejimo
okay
so ka government mean to not blame
okay
we need to blame ourselves because aya shukurna be shama dinina silmesen za shukurna there is no promise that I can shukurna be in town
chuma okay
shukuru yimna ya not to enlighten like to educate us nto wo te ben pala la ben irim jahagu ye to ayelbu high dress za so carte passage ka be okay in the educational system mala ma after school bo nyar tuma why not kat introduce practical works
okay
so anya kama double pad en ko ka pazan fita tuma mensa tuma vocational we are papa
okay
about so it's left on to you the student nyimu yan chan shukuru what do you want yourself to be wula ka board na asal level so abiane be waga Dagbon be ya am board na asal level so biane de pakpan la nyin
okay
adoku yeso mu mi won chan wote no course ma ba man twara am be to shukuru and won to testify na yer me shaun so do jan di jakarne ba na 0 minutes ko be ko ismani chan te karanga kuno ko nin ta ya kan karanga kuno
okay
so mi on chan be shaun you don't know it's just passing through the system
okay
so after we pass through system pass out boka pen so ni man nye opa binye tuma ka ne after school o dira wala for 4 years ka binye tuma
okay
the silmisia ne charity begins at home and abe school ma a plans da nyela wula
okay
what do you want to be ni man she got chiligo and second the mala career change
okay
no to no nursing can't realize that after nursing ma in degree set but many opportunity to execute my talent no to change level carpenter
yeah
aba no to kuno fast be na radio presenter no fast don't go check on surviving
okay
but many of the new ma ko la career change ma because mungu bara nursing ma mungu ba no liab nurse mungu ba no liab teacher
mungu zango
aba mungu ba no liab zala me wa destiny man to make a lab no don't to ja the business na liab nurse ma
okay
so I'm be change fast now so dan man in be ta bro
okay
because I am unemployed now when you tuma can you tuma can for you now be designing line level
okay
so to need to how to change career come on can to ku chante no course come on let's say ka chante no nursing at the end of the day na ka tell agric ben shaba now at ba line level agric minister can you nursing career
okay
that is career changing but you know ka ko no start to the need to buam ben shama so when you talk about Dubai how we plan our life
okay
as student I am planning our life during our school days
okay
don't to yield positive in your life and I'm planning as bad don't to yield bad in your life
okay
and secondly man career change man
okay
the could be shown here I'm going communication in school when you can go and do radio presenter now I told you know but ba san ala community guide karibe tangpan share ngulip charmin kanyela
okay
so unemployed ngona now so ka so scar course ka government
okay
we can man never be job fun kama zoom la no privilege JSS be chap
sure
but the government employ them because aba la we ma opolo number
okay
so government mun kale kaule nyele when you go and look at genesis of education the kale kaule na chang shukurna ay
nyela tuma
to den chaka niru pam frustrated after school manyela mumilla chang shukuru in the first class the two government
so ku la compose the government
okay it's not like that
chap believe kan the template we nyele so from SS to uni anagi kanye tuma ngamlia kati ka template nyele the ka format
okay
what is your one deep and you know problem of format
government will try na because he see that the people are trying so ka new system Karzaya, I chance maybe nursing. Government that may TTZ tamale. But tum the back, check out poster and then go you are.
Okay.
But I don't know I come jetum the back. So what post my
Charge.
Charge. Did you look at it my so people don't go guys version PG.
Come on, you know, the programs man, say they got a bank and balance. I'm a radio cook.
To smart corner, ma. I'm no survivor.
No,
so I shall never banker.
No, I want a year and draft for a workout in your polo too. You know, I could jump. All right,
I'm kind of a
yeah, the chama. Time, DJ Ti, I know on the line monitor. Ti, Marusubio.
Okay, so education yet to no Zubuma Yanaka Zubi to Anand the it's a different me Haramberg. Most of guys my enemies took do about in your school dropouts.
Yes.
Mun kanya no chanshukuru rizo kwa wanyina ma. Arasani open bala o profession karanyo zubu.
Nimi.
Arasani open bala o profession she karanyo zubu. Rizo kwa wanyina chanshukuru ma.
Okay.
So tikana land man home training yet to ambela but how do you compare home training but maybe peer influence.
Okay.
Nkosala nyaramaza kama ras de yeshele. O yina samba na nyarama ka dripra ka dar no ko ba bondo no yon ma.
Okay.
No den to cause la zuzu no ben yarama. But tiba kana unemployment. Shukuru ma da pum pilaga education man da pum pilaga. Semis ma razan wo for marketing.
Okay.
Bekala they take at member to trade then we listen to them and they listen to us.
Okay.
Be ben da zambe religious ben yarna.
Language
So that in a sense that they can influence us to join their religion.
Okay.
Understand no marketing then that kana shamba the rawcha no so tum ka go ban sha.
Okay.
So dit palo chepulo ka chen shukuru education ma from mass ma helme yarma there are professions inside.
Okay.
Bunku wura in a sense that anti actually you just have a little knowledge about something or technically can and two branches and face to face and not like agri technology. Okay. UDS but unka agri to man.
Okay.
Understand man radio deeper radio na MC what does it have to do
Jarno ko en na share
understand secondly akumen la no tianza
mascript ma bondele
nkan ma nkan ne you know agba DJ dollar sana on da bo ma no tumbo kantun no ndire promo ya so tumbo kantun da ka ya ma tuntun she wasman nyama.
Okay.
Understand ma tuntun she wasman nyama.
Okay.
Security ne yirna security bela
so then I genesis of security
yeah chama yen yirna mane na bela no yulma na bna agba na bela level 200 can you la opportunity man.
Okay.
Understand ka but I still have what I want to do in life. I want to be a media guy.
Okay.
Entertainer. So which I can say shukuruma no yentuma mshaw fine then the but already I know what I want to be in life.
Okay.
So nature non communication. You don't want that to apply. Then they call me for interview. Do next year. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so shukuru abu no kama chamka jina kabujwa. You can learn something from it.
Okay.
Go no pay you tell you me phone you to anka to power no woman electronics man. Scam koji. Aka no wala no ko to no.
Okay.
Understand? So education doesn't mean that unemployment ka governmental.
Okay.
Government is ko technical schools bene I teach kuma na mama puno benya wotu meha chamaza you can also learn something from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ras you pashe dia bo recent tenye Shatawali na United no o birthday show
yo
free show
pa
that is a new population shell banda I believe Ghana zanda ko gina because
esse voilà
bon record population shell ma ka population karinya la birthday mbalama amama ida ni event ma setup ne ban shaka am ban da ku la arno da ni ru pam nyala bam mala banzan le ka ta ma sa defense ka da ma mal ka zan la organize ne tikara ti ka twe
si anya
ne tikara ti ka twe ne so o birthday ne tikara ti ka twe ka ne ru pam lera so why ka Shatawale mun den ma
okay
apo all be yar sha setup ma da ban sha ban nan ma anda nye bandira jogre shell kariya ben term to din kan yarma ami understand me so madan na mo bara na ko to
no anya ya sometimes the garla ta ban sama yawo ai aba pansolo aba wale bia la pika fancy bp aba wale ko bia la pika fancy garan bp
aba the yarla
come on
il fancy chama fancy
no solo I been ku yarna ta no ma shoes sponsors de bala kamanyara ami bananye hairline sponsors MTN Momo wallet yel ben ko promoter ngo MTN ndanye hairline sponsor stage and everything so kulle ma MTN no mano to ka tin deal la bane but promotional materials zara bi ni wane and aside that there were a lot of companies that came on board so shata why na ra yinate en na free show mami anything that kunye free and don't forget about begarten numbers so like Ankara population mental to compare and look at the number of people who came there like unprecedented turnout Ankara be dearly Albania Shamao so TN Malana to compare fancy number one we are not going to be fair until maybe fancy gazanye they need a sponsorship don't know such an event come on maybe let's say the Nana come on all white no street carnival no more so all white maybe because all white not a picture I'm not sure fancy show I mean Pimpala you understand me so that's just the number we can get understandable meaning these are the people that actually came out for fancy but comparison to compare la way the between the kana
so this are the panto yele come on fancy me while in the social young recently this are the panto any Shatawali influence that pa fancy that number
no but the Wale effect was there the rabjane abar lama even before ka Wale kana conversation the number dale biane we had people who were always yearning no Wale kana abani shama so the shatter effect ma darabian but they were not easy
Aguero very quick one la denka kubona ashe biela nkubona agwa kushile biela
the issue of people comparing fancy birthday with rate ni Shatawali come on can't fancy pie kunye Shatawali
okay
not as in necessarily but to me brand ma den chang passion
don't you think sponsorship ma fancy because I mean no team man to go for la
bu kamna
bole chabo to bole chika bamba nyar
because of the numbers I always tell you I Shatawali if MTN can on board no be sponsor Shatawali then MTN will go worldwide in all Africa so come and wumla la you to ama but MTN can on board no be sponsor fancy let me just say the 3 or the 5 northern region where
but MTN now sponsors Makasu
they are trying for our guys they are trying for them
okay
but the mala in bigger events in the Tozana can compromise and book to sponsor.
Okay.
Come and look at setup Shamban down t-shirt away. It's not easy. So imagine fans could demand a lab from MTN. They will withdraw because they look up to be sponsor now benefit them because they are company. So company will support their brand because I bought a benefit here.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, my shut away even that sponsor one. Trust me, cake shangang mad in young cake so they are doing business so when I never want to kunyela songs trust me they can do that but me Sasha come here come on be Pima Besha ambassador young come on Telecel and Pima ambassador but look at it in your year Charlie PO but look like be Pima nai need to know Besha
okay
the check and yeah share
okay
then check out young artist no problem Lala
big sponsors
because the member plowing ya
serious okay
excuse my language makaso ko kan na minya ka giant mods no sign ko e makle ka bubble how can you interview anywhere ka bubble everywhere he makes sure that the people ka benyebum borban shama ana ka visibility ma bien tum mara artist na young artist ka ko bunto go sign I mean believe na contract ma be wula oben papa serious
yeah
so don't them check investors ma they should take the work serious
okay
so work because me tell you mbari mbwana ndi 1 billion na ngani Kaba nyere man 1 billion back ba.
Okay.
The two invest no ngani ka boza anyi bo sha.
Ka profit bian ba.
Aba so don't ya don't ta ka bo.
Inku vai yila na magician promoter ma ni vam ne business na mishina. Shabi yes. Shabi cannot mpaga for
Ara me maka so to complain kala o boy ku vanti. O boy vanti. So you can say to now you can tell man. You local business. Boso kam mena ba na ain't man moto. Kam be dey moto man I can't advert man. I'll do that. I'll take the bike then do the advert for you.
Okay.
But if you are telling me I should do the advert before, I told you Carlos no mem jingle ta na show
kayo.
Why you na go coach out me jingle. So ni man say man, but I fail la business things man.
Okay.
Don't ni say sile ka brazan pere.
Abetiara na maybe ala jo boy no punye ni voso ma bra ma
no bra ila to ma ne pa ya mo de to discuss ma le ya la general issue
no ami tan la ba ka bu ha ma abati chewa magaso be ya she twam na
nyo yo ne ro so
so sambo bo ra ya ni show boy sambo to ma ne ta ada na
so comparing Shetawale and Fast Gadam kama abuse nyele.
Oh, abuse.
Ni mo abuse la Fast Gadam ma beto ngwana artist na ma.
La.
Nyama Shetawale la kama tu ka Africa Shetawale. Africa artist. He's one of the greatest artists in Africa.
King of African art.
Mutomba sa ngone king of African dancer.
Okay.
Understand I will. Hale ka Grammys capital recognize. Nyama on la event man na ke. Zone my MTN mumu Bramela 25,000 subscribers baby la.
Okay.
Mpo ka me 40 something subscribers. Benda ku na ke. Understand e wo. Le na be sha benda nyama. O me VJ me tell say Ghana Music Awards. Mabraza ko je ne bi you know when lamna. Program na ka bolo na. Yes. So they will take part. And then Katonya business terms in Tonya Bumurusu.
Hal ndanye politicians so the channel wa.
Understand business terms
ndanye politicians so to stage was or pago.
So ka old manager.
Decide no pay Ghana president.
Yes. Understand so some flex by United this year they were part of Telesa Music.
Wow.
Because they called them for negotiation. Banbulo.
Ore this banle you mo bua.
Understand because impassion is anaba Shetawale konko ala vote ko raterba.
Kai twabe.
Let me be anytime ka award my turn na ka komi ayan tumi Shetawale yila the way ni run respond election. So all my influence in Africa ka biela nyele.
Kai twabe.
Beyonce benda no interview how he got Shetawale. Why did he choose Shetawale? Because we chose a talented we needed a talented guy from Ghana. And then he chose Shetawale. Understand? So Shetawale you can't compare Shetawale to Fast Gadam.
Okay.
Secondly, the Yulma sponsorships man. When I took to bring your shama.
Okay.
Took to Nyele. Understand? But try road. Now that is no try Fast Gadam very much but try.
Okay.
But the can me.
Okay.
But you come numbers man. Understand? So it's not like be relaxing.
Okay.
With time, I think we also get to where we are just hoping to.
Okay. Aguero.
Boss.
Quick one, particular calls. Ben kubo na te sheshe. Ghana Northern Music Awards. Brandon lunch. Ishabra nya erban attendele. Wodo mandabu to attendele. Yeto abonem da gina ni man maybe ka anang asu par exemple awards ma polo.
Yes, yeto anam pam.
Mara mic matma. Okay.
Yeto anam pam da ina zampa Ghana Northern Music Awards.
Okay.
Kar mai bukata pam na ta mai hope na rin janvier.
Okay.
Ba nda mala problem shele. Ni man do Brian akuma consent she ni yelle zamba inte kwai. So ra boa shele ka ba answer.
Okay.
If they are listening to me, they should answer that question.
Okay.
Ora boa me. Face2Face. Kama the overall artist man. Nidi nan kalala bambela category ma puma. Kabto meeting bukota man.
Okay.
No what will happen? They didn't answer the question.
Okay.
So when they was asking, come on, my blogs, young blogs, yeah. Then Rasra Janum Zane and couple blog. They should ask them.
Yeah.
Can you do it on records? How people answer it? Can you do it paid on records? Just in case library can to bring it back.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's very important and very sensitive. The two that me, didn't come and kill quota man. Let's say, the 3 billion comes 3 billion your quota man.
Okay.
So he's a quota man 3 billion. Maybe Kafarlambe overall money. Carrot Kid Berry. Comes out in your 2 billion, 2.5 about Carbo 3 billion.
Ula Karen.
Ula Kien.
Buakumamba.
Is it a young
so Lord more Mukuzela overall.
Overall marker said.
So once I ka overall category money. Can we vote para mal? So
once nobody number nominations, they will make sure that anybody who is to be nominated to overall will deserve it. Okay.
Okay.
The cool exam come maybe pigam pa awards na come agbari voter in
okay.
Because I'm banning nominate can make sure that Iban Bernama is a deserve overall. So to kunya votes man changla kuta makati.
Ras.
Yeah.
Quick one.
Okay, so yaman mangbara to chang. Okay. Because I was out of town. And come on, crazy concern, Shelma. There are from Jalapanzo because Malanga na kuchang Toronto region yelle. I was questioning myself. So, what about this? Karina Kasopani man, because there have been several instances where events go on young. They are unable to award the car because Babu Pagi vote Shelbenda Tabama. You understand? So it became a concern, and if they are unable to address this, then it becomes a loophole. Meaning things are not still clear to us. So organizers, they should look into it. And for me, faces year name I was my pony. Karatra feeling command. Okay, fine. Hagba labani and number because initially the Sakura face was not appearing. And because of Guy Mark was on a bepalamazuka boy credibility shallow. Low Rishiri and Zele.
Okay.
Ka so pale ka be never been tell for that reason. Guy mama but people will not trust me again.
Yes, okay.
Anyawo. So last Sakura face ma the terma man feeling command bunto nangle.
Okay.
But at the same time the two should make it very clear.
Okay.
Come on, yeah. This is not the usual thing we hear of.
Okay.
How sweep pale, this is what we are going to do. How you get it? Don't know bakala information ma carbon privy to Trambanye fans, being for Shabayan vote, but Carlinga Bansman and young understanding it. Because they are those going to be involved in it. So then they don't know clarity. Yes, because there were a lot of things about Lasham. I'm sure they are going to do it about Yashamabu. And I was my for me, danger. I don't know when you PR because that has always been my concern. The Mpono party, I feel and good. So Mpon BP, I feel and we have to see the work. About Neshama and since your session or been shut nothing is happening. So I don't know what's their plan. No promotional materials. I love it when any rich to follow it. Don't can knock on you.
Hello. Okay, into Pili boy smiles and piano. Other side piano. Quick one.
Okay. And that is overall artist of the year, man. This year come and buy and file.
Okay.
Kaka vote man the problem not to be about this year one my nominate ba. We will come at this year can nominate. Man that be on you because you hey to pense hey pa.
Okay.
So din year ban and this area yakas or qualify no be repune ka nominate.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Dem so la really abon na.
Wisdom Kambona nalo.
I really
Wisdom nalo Kambona.
To teach my wisdom.
Bro, I never shy. To me, so cut the tenant ho.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I'm not watching Shaloma. Mark it on down. A nearby bit radio one.
The nearby four.
Mark me a nearby photo. Mark me down. You wisdom.
Okay.
We are kind of 2-3 years back. Then pull that down.
Okay.
One man, my reason. Where?
To.
I know that I wanted to hear no that was.
To.
You come on. This come on. Apo senira. On fa ohankale. Kata pato kwa ben shato. Wasi beto 20
Okay.
I may understand my way. Grandpapa nira onda organize Ruben ma. That time ma. Vote ra karpu. Karata urabanyara afane.
Okay.
Tichelle ni mane. Recently, no shall be iron Zalma. So, Ben Zalurma, Carpatia, so you Capatele, you vote, show up a vote 3 billion. So 3 billion ma. So you vote a pale. What a Omi voting young so comes a Hamakali, okay, so he voted 2.5 billion. Kaso voted 3.4 billion.
The Saudi Tians are no one pie.
And understand ya. So like the middle of the problem. I say so come on hankali. Umwana tama bangsa mo ale la DJ Zola. Ona jin create come on be shakar kafa ne. Ami ku karbo vela. Ami ku dole na zo atweleng bang de. Nyam single like. Nyam Zola sobolo. Namba ne. Man, I was part of it. That's why I can go on nama. You understand? So, bro, I look at the solo. So, my name is Bashamia. Like, beginning never. They have never done last year over 6.8 billion. So, the year lucky daddy. Yes, maybe you're lucky at one. To be grandpapa never done la. Even the 20 billion baki daddy. I'm a beginning never mao. Voting your vote. Ina nyelere nyangla la ben magba so comme de ala niveau you na to vote gas 7 billion ba you vote nyo wote understand ya ama iza la figa ba so disa de kon nyela wala disa mo pata ko dorma
agwa sa to buelta na zan apa woni nye shere zan party mambe ngarga mamira ka ko be shaka man bala ba allo nye zola allo
hello
dim sola yuli abona
Ibrahim kam yina dalan kache kabe dalan
to tichama Ibrahim kache
na baraka na tishima
ami
yoko gbobo ti etasha yoko zamzam etasha ma za do kunya mo doya dan pate shukuto follow yoko pola halata pasha mo do kudome
okay
shukuru ka ko changa ka yina nyama ba sama una nya de pala nyama ne anan sham mbo adan twedeme ama kama mabiyo ma no kululu shawa nauzo to no den una tinto kuno me shakaranye tian voter de malafa na wozo to yon tin jon na bia competition tira nung le yon na wozo police nda to wa terminal je parara man so tin Dagbon be shaka de malafi ne na mbo azan pa ne tinto ko za ne to voter ka jibin shaw so yoko ko ya shawa de no ve ya za te pam na no aparka no Dagbon te pa
Nabiao. Oi, Nabia da Zeza. Allo?
Yo.
Dim sola yuli abona nchawa. Wow, network. Allo? Network ma abvela. Agwazana to boltina zan apago ne yeshale zan party. Sama ablan ya ala de chama 2 minutes. Boltina zan apago ne yeshale zan party ka today. Tedi amfani share dem biene. Zola malema da zan sobo. No ma da we clear. Allo?
Yeah, hello.
Dim sola yuli abona.
Yes, Moses Mbongo Gumana.
Moses Gumana to wumda.
Yes, champo apana wanza da ba bande agoro champo agoro.
Oh wumda.
Kaka tiki nko nkele last topic no man.
Okay.
You see, Halenda yelle ba one of the pages man.
Okay.
And a war scheme that still needs life. Then a borlanya. Even though in my larma, he check out the Sahaba, ni larma jene.
Okay.
But starting is a war scheme then a bornya with a car. Like the make sense. You see, any to movie awards, then kukulu.
Okay.
La standard shele benda zanse mabba nangle benda nangle katinya for benda nangle first second katinya den da tension you could see improvement that they did but the moment kabarata pa involve la ben yaramaya and so kun yelle me una can do inshallah we always have issues with it to be right. And that has always been our problem. The second concern here about, you see, we are doing an award scheme. Kalika Chambo Mama pages, man. We are never born on the better side industry, man.
Okay.
And in reviving our industry, we have a certain group of people, but the industry, man, I don't see any neighbor because Bamin no could be the Nahaka.
Okay, come on, Bamin Kayaron.
Yeah, for sure. All those people that have been involved. In the make a point, can I? Never racial can.
Okay.
You see, what I'm trying to say, Manuela, there are at least building your connections outside, because that is the only way the notorious.
The notorious.
The totally never shall be Burma.
Okay.
We should have connections outside.
Okay.
That the Niroma something there. So at least to involve maybe the masters, so-called masters of the game, we should involve them. So at least Tirin Antonio Kama and those media personalities, they bang the Zahan industry man. Connections outside our industry that involve Banana. Over the years, we've been saying this. I'm a songwriter of the year, but the year several and come out to Yil Shango Betama. Karadustun Haladi with the songwriter of the year at the VGMA, but the Rokutun nomination bidden. But why? The new Woshaban the Tun Bidden Academy. So we should bring them on. But I make a mistake, Mark. I'm not again, Lapsilla to Zosim Shelton the board nothing in the
Empire.
Whole thing is kind of like very shallow. Empire.
Never to bring other people outside the box. So tend that chang means but I never outside.
Okay.
The mention of Sewa Shabian down me baba.
Ni Sewa ngone.
Sewa
me here. Sewa me here.
So no one tell who's still about.
Okay.
The grand finale, the Shaka no. Oh, beyond lawyer for that,
I was on to well, I ain't last call a couple of people. Hali, I found my dimmer solo cab. Mambo boy number and magba to them a pressure. But a last one caller, Cumberland Mpiki call. Well, not 03720946280 03720946280. Volunteers on upper winning your share in some part.
Yeah, boss.
I will need Abu Nadim Solo.
Oh, yeah, yes, one day.
Okay.
Zoma, first caller, ma. You talk about caller from Yelma. Wisdom, I'm putting on some wisdom to my bosom. Oh, thank you. You more not bullshit to Lord now. Anya. I'm la on diffusion ma. No monitor program halin for na charger. We can no battery. Can lecture in the so charger my charger on the charger. Hey monitor nyama. Tumala mashaya. Nyama. Shirkuli mzola na shirigina. Mas wala de denne. We to mawra de la repuni.
Okay.
Ora de denne. Unda pass gada ma kanya swamla. Ate ya.
Okay.
Wunda bara. Yam suma da yam bada nan na ban sha'ar pune. So ke ku kaman kayine na figure. You understand? Una tuni to starter ban sha'to to kullima. Tuni to starter ban sha'o. Na zo tuni yuma ta pun now da yantime.
Mpaya.
Hal awas kima awas kima dinyo dangode dinyo za wele malagran yang so kama puna dinyo responsible dinyo kinya we pull it down.
Ya ndabe chang benmano last call ambo. Allo dim so la yuni abona
Jiba bo mankaro
ngone
jiba
mankaro to tugum damba
ko kole jiba kata
to
ana kole ko yin biyar te shukudi mama ya
to
kama halati shawbiya kama anda yelan zo so ya kama ben chashi ko takana kat mama ya biya ne presentat ma biyan ka bo pore sheba yo bayir bo so ko chanta jonale
okay
ya oyer ko shukuru kendo na kunya biya ni ke shukuru ha no ko chashi ko chanta to presentat ma no ko tule Dongo, ang ponen lugar. Yang malah banten bekerja tua bangka Cina ni. Kerja dia nanti sudah laka baga buat. Jadi baju tu buat apa?
Fire. Aguero. Tesama so nambala. I find out ways.
Final ways kunya te difila na mpam.
Okay.
with regards to Shikruma etwa Awosma etwa TikTok etwa ntara pa temni me jai to ya let idea ni parazo so tinto yele ka so mbele ka hanzo no jirki kuma agba ideology ma bian to badan ko bon
okay
aba wo na wo bela we no ai tara na wo believe in man
okay
agba dem bian to badan ko we are subjected to our own point
okay
agba ant of the subjective
okay
so ngo nzana chongo ka poka pa nyenye to ko la radio sango pambeza sa Rashraja ntitable
other side
security other side ntitable other side
okay
no puka pa na ton na chimuma zasa
okay
ka yarba ne bubsol
okay
we are coming
okay Ras
okay ntaya ngano ko nzan shele nzan kwalvai Tishukurma yitwa tinjia sashiro de tu to understand kama ka template la nyele de lanka kama an kunna ganye tuma so before ka cha tuna abu hama an non passionate about ben shaw and so I pat tishukurma puni then you begin to learn because ka lectures ma ko nyelo that's where you have to explore ka tap on certain opportunities and it will really help to say at least I'm me a sense of direction and I mean the industry madin yeto amuna to za ku yelle me tin yelle shan ayo donc on tin yaro ma we are not just talking about the leg side of everything. We want to see the growth of our industry because that's a contributor to the ecosystem avant là so comme ça ça yibna ka za tap son tam bohar bohshan ma da pala kama ta bona ta bi da bozo be maybe ta ku bona ta chirsarwa din yen nan kan ni sam biane ka tum bor ma shama ka to chanto
others side
Mr. Brown
I find out
in camera Debian bo inside ben shanu kumben zanti nyala youth ma zo na kanyan kwai
okay
bia day and day out pa kunyala ya kaza zuya buzurun bia na kunye zurun kunyele TikTok bia na kunye ko posila ta hal ka yonte sabgo to suriyama youth ma bia guma na betono pamtana mel years ahead of us to catch up so be pansero kache kati na te bon tuma
okay
be ka to kunu ba shadin yilarna be cheti ma valbo be chele varunyubu
okay
la kind of deviant behaviors mazasa they should just put a stop at it and then kati move on
okay
de ka viren nya netemia kan ya ka be palezo be ka a level ka be a life ka ku be la miserable ma so la yarma manu ku meshe yarma zon kan bon
okay
cheka labna to lamb mel niente yeta kazante ba donc ku meshe
okay
nyapa nima zola nda peso bien ogumtepa Smile so on puro zola yomone zasa puro yarmaza ntepa Russia no banda ne kamantma
ba o yule bondela other side ngompa nye kin Aguero ntepa Raja banan kana katijima ti inchanfen yalanga yule bondela inu sala san waka so